Good afternoon, everyone. Today, my group and I have come together to inform you about the dangers of the deadly coronavirus. Firstly, a bit about our group. Our name is the CoroNOvirus, and we're here to educate the KG5 community of Hong Kong about the deadly virus COVID-19. The global goal we've decided to address here is 3. Global health and well-being. We've chosen this because we think that the health and well-being of the KG5 community that's being affected by the COVID-19 is a major priority, and it also fits in well with the global goal. Now, we're going to be talking about the impact of the coronavirus so far, and then talk about the early symptoms and what to do if you're infected. As of May 17th, 2020, 4.6 million people across the globe have been infected with COVID-19, and 312,000 have died. All around the world, schools, offices, airports, public services, and many more have been all under a region-wide lockdown as part of an effort to slow the spread of the newly emerged coronavirus. Only essential businesses have been forced to stay open, and methods such as social distancing and working from home have been adopted for all. People have started to go out less and less, and video calling and connectivity apps have become more and more popular in this distressing time. Massive global events like the 2020 Olympics and other major festivals and sporting events have been postponed or cancelled in order to stop the spread of the virus. Unfortunately, that isn't all. Not only has this affected physical restrictions such as flight and traveling, but it has also had a monumental effect on the economy, with global stock shares having experienced a massive decline. The public have also gone into a state of panic purchasing, where people are hoarding loads and loads of sanitary products, such as toilet paper, hand sanitizers, and masks, to name a few. Unemployment has gone up its surges, with businesses closing down, making the unemployment rate in the United States soar up to 14.7%. Now, we'll go over some of the early symptoms. Use these to identify the virus in the case you suspect you have COVID-19. Firstly, the most common symptoms include a fever, dry cough, and tiredness. Some of the less common symptoms include aches and pains, nasal congestions, headaches, and more. The much more serious symptoms are having difficulty breathing, chest pain or chest pressure, as well as loss of speech and/or movement. Please note that people with little to no symptoms can still be infected. On average, people who are infected will take around 5 to 6 days to show symptoms, but it could take up to 14 days at most.
Clean your hands often, use soap and water or alcohol-based sanitizer. Stay safe distance from 1 meter for anyone who is coughing or sneezing, like social distance. Don't touch your eyes, nose, or mouth. Cover your nose and mouth with your elbow or a tissue when you cough or sneeze. Stay at home if you're feeling sick or unwell. If you have a fever, cough, or difficulty breathing, seek medical attention. Call in advance and follow the instruction of the local health authority.
If you think you've been diagnosed with COVID-19, please seek medical attention immediately. And please do not forget to wear a mask on your way to the hospital. If the doctor diagnoses you with COVID-19, then he will give you instructions on whether to self-quarantine or to go to a certain area to quarantine. So listening to the doctor is your best bet to be safe. The COVID-19 is a very dangerous pandemic that can be deadly if it isn't dealt with properly. Please make sure to wash your hand every time you come back to your house and also to wear a mask whenever you're leaving your house.